Hello there. I come to you to speak to you from a place of compassion, to come to you to speak from a place of love. I come to you today to speak to you from a place of truth, and I come to you today to speak of potentials, of a certain entity that changed the course of human history. For what reason, I do not know, but I do know that in some way, shape, or form, I agreed to that endeavor to be embarked upon. Last year, I had the largest awakening of my entire life. The planet, at least for me, in my experience and in my personal reality of last year, merged with the reality of the Pleiades. Briefly, but for an instant, for some time, I felt the light of the Creator, the light of the soul of the Pleiades, which is our counterpart, which is our soul's ability to embody. We have within our soul the capability to embody the Pleiades light body. And last year, during the awakening that I underwent, there were times where I briefly, because of my immense ego and my immense lack of direction and being an addict, I could not for the life of me accept the paths that so many wonderful light workers and beings of love, light, and ascension had helped to spring into synchronicity and bring into our reality to create a better future through. And I'm coming now to you humbled and as a being that has been challenged in ways that I think would bring many people to their knees. I've been stripped of everything that I considered to be myself, and I've been stripped of everything that I considered to be an identity that I clung to, all identities. But what I wanted to touch on is last year, during the awakening that I had, I began to access more of the multi-dimensional levels of self that are inherent within the soul of humanity. And when I was traversing another plane of consciousness in the dream state, this being the dream state, but not being a dream, being another aspect of the totality of God, source, creation, creator, whatever you want to call it. And in this place I went to, it was after I had opened, or had opened for me by my grandfather, whose name is Sasan, like the three wise men that brought frankincense, myrrh, and gold to the birth of Christ. He and his name were Zoroastrian, like the Magi that brought those things to the birth of Christ. He unlocked, after passing away at the age of 89, he unlocked my Akashic records. He opened it and I saw a flash in my third eye of a red tablet with golden writing. And this, it's very interesting because of the potentials that this reality has the ability to embody, that the entity that I met within the Akashic records, within that cosmic library that is within the DNA of our soul that we can access on a multidimensional level, that I would interact with an entity there who said in a very, 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 very defining and unique voice that stood out in my mind. He said, "Welcome to the Akash." somehow when I was looking, at many different videos, I found a video on the Awakening Our Truth channel, and the entity that was there was named KRYON. Now, this entity named KRYON, I'm gonna have to stop this because I don't want to let it go over. So I'm gonna stop this one and start a new one.